Talk to us about the Rain lineup.
So Rain, with one game up over them, is bringing a Daring and Taro. Gangbang is then a Tromp, so they're looking for the mini Dutch oven there. World Spawn is in a Z42, not a 52, so slightly less hydro coverage and all that good stuff. You've got Kim Chewan in the Venezia, Lucar in our first time looking at a Novosibirsk as a flagship. Arturius is in the Haolu for the proper Dutch ovens, and AI Gunner Dastard is now in a Yoshino. What do we got to the south?
First Novosibirsk we've seen today. I'm really curious about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, them backs to the wall, needing this match to continue to stay in this particular bracket. Otherwise, to avoid being the EU 4 seed is where we're at.
Exactly.
Sticking with a fairly familiar lineup, right? We've got double Habarovsk again, Medzuko and Eobard. Again, Mixa and the Yu Yang. And I got to say, I don't feel like any of those destroyers played badly last game, so I think it's going to work. Ferries Venezia. We have Dino in a Howden Liu himself now. And Bogdan remaining in a Venezia. So double Venezia, Howden Liu. Man, these cruiser lineups are so weird today. And then Deepest remaining with his first and bestest love, his Ohio.
You got it.
Now,
Yeah, I think that some of the cruiser love is because of the points and because of the battleship. You don't see a lot of the big ones.
Yep. An interesting choice here. And of course, one team having a battleship and one team not. We'll have to see if them's able to parlay that into points somehow.
Parlay.
Now, I love the Dutch ovening. DNO knows exactly where World Spawn is going to be camped out, and he has already got the planes going in.
It's one nice thing about using Howlu on this map. World Spawn obviously saw the planes and said, nah, and turned a different way.
Yep.
But
chose a different path, but he's going to have to deal with that threat the entire game in some fashion or other as long as DNO hangs out over there. Now,
reminds me of commander mode for Battlefield 4. You just pull out a tablet.
In the time that it took Rain to grab C, the near cap, them has already grabbed B, their far cap, just because of the speed of the Habas, even though neither Haba used a speed boost to get there.
Right. And obviously Rain knows that's where the Habas are heading.
Oh, sure. Doesn't make any sense for them to play the 9-10 line. That just seems like a giant waste.
Mm-hmm. That being said, it would be kind of fun to see them, tag teaming Lucar's Novosibirsk right now.
I was going to say, the Venezia Novosibirsk kind of pairing here on this flank really intrigues me, Zath, because, the Venezia SAP does really horrible things to most of the Russian supercruisers.
Agreed. And not only that, but, Rain expending a lot of points, investing a lot of points on the 9-10 line, and it's just going to sit there. Kind of like what we saw with the Annapolis.
A little bit.
On the same setup,
Deepest Dungeons, Ohio, setting up shop here along the G line in the southwestern corner of the sea cap. Looking for cross shots, possibly looking for Esters Yoshino, which he now can spot thanks to the Habarovsks moving up the 3 line. Must be out of range, though. 21 clicks. I don't know how his base range off the top of my head. Surprised we haven't seen another Dutch oven from DNO.
Yeah, he had an opportunity, several of them. I have a feeling they expect the Z42 to just left C, because why would you need to stay in it? But they're backing Deepest Dungeon in to find out if he's still in this cap or not.
Interestingly enough, Zath, look at what the Habs. They went up the 3 line, made an immediate 90-degree turn, and are cutting back towards mid.
Okay.
Interesting play. They're getting out of the way as Ferries Venezia pushes up the 3 line. The Novosibirsk now, there's the SAP doing good work on that Russian cruiser.
Right, and he also had several Dutch ovens earlier. Here's the third one, and did that stick a fire? No. So, okay. Didn't quite come out the way they had hoped, but it is what it is. I have a feeling that the Kava's changing
Oh,
like that was to try to throw off the RPF or whatever radio location.
I gotta say, Zath, if I'm bogged, and I am excited about this entire engagement because he has
Yep.
such a smashingly good advantage that he can possibly flex there with that SAP plunging through the deck of that Russian cruiser.
Absolutely. The problem is he's so far away, he's got to kind
Yeah.
of turn around.
Well, yes, but I mean, we talk about it. You want the plunging fire, right? The trick is you've got to be able to spot him at an angle that you're not vulnerable, which is, I presume, why he's holding his fire right now.
Yep. Yep. Now he does have the scout plane consumable or module in the first slot. So when he does put the plane up, he'll have it available for a lot longer. But as you can see, Lucar has now gone dark.
Habarovsk swanning around the middle of the map, farming some HP off of Artorias' Howden Liu as Mix's Yang ducks into the extreme corner, bottom corner of the A-cap. The Trump bombs come in and don't land. Blind fire from the Yoshino does clip Mixa for a little reset.
Yep, they know where he is. Take a look at CCAP, though, by the way. Dino has backed into the CCAP.
Yeah. Well, and look,
Artorias is almost dead.
yeah, look at what these Habarovsks have done to Artorias' Howden Liu, how quickly they've done it. That burn duration, they're just absolutely brutalizing him for it. He's going to burn out, I think. His next heal's 20 seconds away. Yeah, they're going to get this kill right here.
Yep. First blood goes to them.
Big first blood going to them as Mixa does succeed in flipping C right before, I think. No, I think Intaro pushed him off before then. But they are going to be able to flip. Flip
Yeah.
A. They are going to flip C.
Right.
Both Habarovsks using the island. They know approximately where World Spawn is. They're setting up right here, and the fact that they aren't getting murdered means that he has no shots.
Yep. Z42 Hydro picking up both Kavas, though. It's kind of...
Yes, they're just sitting there, but they can't do anything about it at the moment.
I mean, they could. They could just charge, but they probably don't want to because of torps and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that's the trick. I'm betting these guys are not rudder build Habas. Neither one of them. Nope. Gun reload.
No.
Maximum DPM there off these Habarovsks. The other trick is they don't quite know where the Z42 is. They can suspect, but they don't know.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, against radar, you can say, all right, we'll just tank it. But against Hydro, it lasts so darn long.
So long.
There's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There's 2 minutes of Hydro left.
Yeah.
So right now is the perfect time to go for it. The smoke is gone. I mean, it's either that or sit there and die.
With the smoke being gone, now's the time, and it looks like, oh, the smoke is back already. Does Z42 get the short British smokes, like that kind of thing?
Yes, and he's also running the
the
captain that's got the extra consumable specialist.
Eobard going broadside. World Spawn swaps to the AP. He's going to put him out in 3 salvos.
That was a big misplay there.
Oh, man. The Z42 AP against these Habas is going to be absolutely brutal.
Mizuko's making the same mistake.
Didn't they just see what happens here? Now, Mizuko's going to at least survive a little longer, I think.
I mean, they had such a great opportunity to go after that Z42. I just don't understand.
He does manage to escape the Hydro. Yeah. He manages to escape the Hydro and sneak away on 281 hit points. His next heal 10 seconds away.
World Spawn got some great mileage out of that ship right there.
So Rain claiming back some points, but that kill still upside down 30 points and falling. 11 minutes to play.
Venezia has gone into full push mode. Going to try to take out Lucar's Nova.
The Ohio just dunked Kim's Venezia. I mean, he took 30K easy. The worst of it is he's about to get pushed from ferry from his stern, I'm guessing. Yep, Kim knows ferry is there. Now does the Yoshino, does Dastard have AP in the barrel? He's going to have a brilliant shot right here.
Mix is in trouble in the
Ferry's
middle.
even slowing down and stopping. Yep, AP coming in from the Yoshino, but I think Ferry had angled decently. Oh, goodness. No, he hadn't.
You were saying?
Had at least 2 big citadels in there from Ferry from the Yoshino he didn't even know was there. Them up on points, up on caps, up on health, but Rain not making it easy on them here in game 2. Another big Ohio salvo seeking Kim's Venezia in that smoke. Coming up empty.
Yep. You know, Gangbang is coming to try to help keep his flagship alive.
Yeah, Bogdan's just pushed the Novosibirsk all the way to the 10 line. One of those really weird engagements where, you know, the Italian cruiser really does hold all the cards here.
Yeah.
Although
he's getting into a position where he's taking a 2v1 on.
Well,
now.
So he's got 2 problems from where I sit. One is he's now too close, right?
Yep.
The Venezia wants the SAP to plunge through the Russian cruiser's deck, and he's chased too far. And now, you're right, Gangbarang's here and is trying to pitch in. The radar's going to pick him up in the smoke. And now the Venezia has no choice but to just stay bow in and keep going.
And charge. And hope to get on the side.
And hope to either get on his side or land the torpedoes.
Mm-hmm.
Only one ship is walking away from this engagement, Sath. It's just simply a question of who it is.
Now I see Houghton Liu coming through CCAF. He might be getting set up for a shot. No, Laska stopped.
Wow.
And he dies to the Trump of all things.
He got smacked by something else, too. Big points for Rain. They needed that. They're up a ship. Still down on points, though. As the Yoshino, that's Dastard, pushing down the 3 line, threatening the B cap.
Dino also took a Trump torp just now. From Gangbang. Ouch.
And now the Novosibirsk, out of heals, down to his last 16,000 health, pushed to the B line, now finally going to be able to flex a little bit of muscle on this Houghton Liu.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, look at the points, though. Them still wins on points in 50 seconds.
Yeah. Rain's got to secure
Dino
this kill
doesn't go
quickly. I think Dino is going to go down because he's a Houghton Liu and he's burning. He's going down for sure. The question is, can he take Gangbarang with him? The answer is no, not yet. There's the Yoshino on to B. That's Dastard. Deepwater Torps coming in. One in the bow. Yep. You know the Ohio has to be salivating at this shot. Yoshino is fairly soft. Who was that? The Venezia. Ferry's Venezia on the bottom of the mat with a big AP salvo for 15K. Yoshino's in trouble. Dastard taking another Deepwater Torp in the bow. The Ohio seals the deal. Just like that. More points in them's pocket. Mid at 19 on the timer as they retain the control of the C cap.
Yeah, but now Ohio is clearly the focus target.
They've got World Spawn lit with the Yang radar. They're going to get some resets here. They need to try and get this kill. Can they?
Mm-hmm.
All of those shots missed. World Spawn still reversing. The Ohio's getting resets off of his secondaries.
Yes. And he's dark.
Yep, they got some blind resets there between the Venezia, the Ohio. Oh, big blind salvo there from the Ohio.
They're still trying for it. The Ohio's hitting the beach, though.
35 seconds. If they can kill the Ohio, they're going to get a time extension they desperately need. 12 seconds to the Ohio's next heal. 23 seconds in the match. They're going to get him. He's going to die before then.
They're going to DCP.
It's not going to matter. It's the shells. The shells right there. They get him. Right as the heal comes available, a big kill that flips the score back in Rain's favor. We have a lead change. World Spawn on 1,000 health trying to finish up B.
Yeah, he just took another blind shot from Ferry's Venezia.
And the Habarosks, that's Medzuko, charging into the C cap to try and hold it as long as he possibly can. They can't spot him anymore. Island cover finally coming in. The Tromp bombs falling. Let's see if he gets anything out of these. 10 seconds now. They need to blind fire kill on World Spawn. That's probably the only way they have to win this game.
Yeah. I
It's
just
not
don't
gonna
see it.
Nope, it's not gonna happen. It's too late. Wow. Wow.
What a crazy finish.
How did Rain push and look at that. Look how many ships they have on a sliver of health. Wow.
I mean, just a crazy game.
Wow.
Them had such a good chance. They had so many chances to win this, and it just took. Like I really feel that those two Kabas sitting there and just taking it, and then finally deciding, you know what? Okay, let's just turn and then lose like all in one case and half of my health in the other.
Yeah.
That's what sealed it for them right there.
I mean, the misplay with the Habas, and I also think that, again, we talked about at the time, the Venezia, Bogdan pushing so far up the map all on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've pushed the Novosibirsk that far to the back of the map, man, you don't need to chase him anymore. He's not a factor in this fight. He's way out. Just turn around. Do your thing, you know?
Because you know he eventually has to come back to you.
Yes.
So
he's on the 10 line. He can't give any value back there.
well, Rain with another 2-0 sweep.
Wow. Great game, but I feel bad for them because I feel like they should have won that game. Let's put it this way. They played well enough to win, but found a way to lose. That's how I feel.